So I'm curious, do you guys have Venmo in the UK?
Yes, we do. I had to Google it. I'll be honest, I thought it was a fizzy drink. Then I realized that was something called Vimto. Have you heard of Vimto?
No, no.
Okay, it's like well, I think it's fizzy, but it's a blackcurrant fizzy drink. Not relevant to Venmo, but yes, there we go.
You could use Venmo to buy a Vimto. That's
Right.
that's how they're related. Well, I asked because I saw a story that Americans now have the option to Venmo our government money to help pay down the national debt.
Okay. Isn't that just called taxes?
You would think so, but no, this is different. This is for people who think that they don't pay enough in taxes already, and for anybody who's worried about the national deficit and wants to help out, and they want to pay more than their fair share of taxes. So far, the donations add up to zero because that describes absolutely no one.
The strange thing. I understand, there's a certain element there where you're sitting there thinking, well, let's give it a go. Let us. You're just expecting the American government next to set up a, crowdfund or something like that. It's just, if where's the harm? You got to pay 10% to the website or whatever, but the rest of it we can keep.
So do you think there's a world that exists in which Starmer would ever say, "Hey guys, if you would like to donate some extra scratch to the government, here's an app where you can do it." Can you picture that happening in the UK?
Not like that, but here's a funny thing, because just about everybody outside of the government has been calling for a wealth tax. We're suffering with
Yes.
the cost of living crisis over here as well. At the same time, there's been more billionaires than there's ever been at any time in the history of this country. So they're saying just 10% wealth tax and stuff. And I can't remember the name of the group. I think it's Patriotic Millionaires or something they're called. And they're all calling for the wealth tax as well. They're all turning around and saying, we'd like actually to be able to pay more tax. So yeah, it's one. I don't think Starmer's going to introduce it because reasons, but
Too
uh,
popular?
sure. But it'll be a good idea, I think. Yeah, let's Venmo it.
Sure, yeah.